Hi, welcome to Ikare's Crossing. Okay, so we've got the Higher Love Soul Link Oracle cards, which I've just edged in pink. Okay, so just so you can see the back. Right, so these are some of the things that you could lay out in a spread, or questions you could ask yourself in regards to how do I help others? How do I mentor others? What is my life purpose in regard to mentoring others, helping others in some way? And you've got the rest and relaxation. How do I rest? How do I relax? What do I need to know in regards to rest and relaxation? What do I need to know in regards to family support, solitude and meditation, pausing to redirect, end of a learning cycle, new inspiration, dreams come true, transformation, take a stand. How do I take a stand? What do I need to know in regards to major endings or new beginnings? Sudden progress and change, spiritual and enlightenment, wishful thinking, prepare for change, positive transition, joyful times, moving on or escaping, lost love. How do I deal with lost love? How do I deal with any loss issues? End of learning phase, renewed faith, materialism, special knowledge and skills, success and perseverance, balance. How do I find balance in my life? How do I become self-sufficient? Or what do I need to know in regards to being self-sufficient? How do I think in regards to what do I need to know about self? New opportunities, heavy burden, limitations. What limits me? Unfounded fear. What unfounded fear do I have in regards to? What do I need to know in regards to commitment within the relationship or marriage within the relationship? What do I need to know? What is dominating within this relationship? How do I find a union of two souls within this relationship? What do I need to know in regards to this new or revived relationship? What is the karmic bond? What do I need to know in regards to the traditional aspects of this relationship? What do I need to know in regards to the significant love of this relationship? How do I find a balanced partnership? How do I find lasting love and happiness? What are the legal matters and contracts? What are the electoral matters? How do I achieve and receive good fortune? What do I need to know in regard to crisis and disappointment? Achievement and success? How do I reassess the situation? What do I need to know regards sudden change? How do I create sudden change? What decision should I be making? What do I need to know in regards to financial matters? What destructive behaviors do I have in regards to? How do I stay centered and balanced? What do I need to know in regards to competition or challenges that are going on at the moment? Or what challenges do I have in regards to? What do I need to know in regards to beginnings and fresh starts in regards to? How do I have moderation and self-control in this situation? How do I have patience and progress through this situation? How do I use my intuitive understanding of the situation? How do I stay cool, calm, and collected in this situation? How do I connect to old friends and have good memories? How do I learn or train for the situation? Or what do I need to learn? How do I leave the past behind? How do I grow and develop? How do I raise the new level of growth in my life? How do I use my craftsmanship in this journey? How do I use my craft? How do I gain craftsmanship? So that's it. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be. Hi, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to start with Sunflower, Egyptian Famous, Mary, Shila, and Aldona, and then I will add Ruby to the next list. So welcome everyone. Okay, so I know I'm a bit later than normal. It's only going to be a very short, a very quick live. We won't be on for very long. It'll be about half an hour or so, about 30 minutes. So let's begin with some questions. Okay, Sunflower. Secrets. Okay, let's look at this one. What secrets is Jeffrey hiding from you? Okay, let's have a look. What secret? Remember, I'm only doing 2 card readings for the free readings, and if you want anything more, don't forget the donations are available. Please let me know if you do donate with the pinned link. And then once you've donated, let me know your question. Right, what secret is Jeffrey hiding from you? Okay, feels like it's got something to do with the past. Something to do with the past. Okay, it's definitely something to do with the past. Could be something to do with finances. It could be something to do with money in some way. Maybe he wants, maybe he's looking ahead for some money, wanting some financial security in some way. Maybe wanting something to do with money. I feel like it is something to do with money in some way. And it could be related to the past, something that happened in the past. I don't know if he was a gambler or a bit of a risk taker. I just keep getting a bit of a gambler or a risk taker in money. I do feel like you might need to just be very, very aware of that in some way. I feel like you need to sort of cut him off the situation. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm definitely feeling like it's something to do with the finances, something to do with money in some way. Okay. Mary, these cards are from the Crystal Power Tarot deck, and this is by Jane Wallace. And all her decks are really easy to read straight from the box. Oh, good move. Keep blocking him. Oh, he's starting a business. Okay, yep. Okay, that's what the money might be related to. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sounds like you made some wise choices, Sunflower. Feels like you made some wise choices. Okay, anyone who wanting to learn tarot, any decks by Jane Wallace are really good decks to start reading with. Got the Magical Nordic. This is a really good, there's lots of really good decks. There's also Oceanic as well. There's an angel one, which is really cool, and there's a new goddess one, a new goddess deck coming out as well. Oh, and the moon and stars. I knew there was another deck. They're all pip decks, but they all have things at the bottom. Hi, Moon. Right, so questions from Mary. Famous flips in and out. So Mary, Shila, and Aldona. Okay. Oh, you're here. Yeah. Right. Cool. So let's use the moon and stars tarot. Ooh. Straight away, we get about the direction that you're moving in. Okay, it's very much about contemplation, thinking about the success and the progress that you're moving in. It's really important for you to think about right now. Ooh. And it's all about being able to, I see the word invention here. It's about, I feel like it's about creating the path that you want, creating the direction that you actually want to go in. Okay, so that's really important here. To really focus on what direction you're actually moving into and how you can create that path for yourself. It's all about your own creativity and the path that lies ahead for you. So that's what's really important for you right now, Egyptian Famous. Okay, this flipped out as well, so I'm going to include that for you. It's all about having that, opening the lid to new possibilities, having the contentment, the happiness, the emotional nurturing of new beginnings in your life. So that's really important for you. Okay, Moon, I will add you, but I'm just waiting for Mary's question. Thanks, Egyptian Famous. Okay, how does Raymond feel about you? Let's have a look. Whew. You're going to use Deck of Heroes. This is the deck I'm using now. How does Raymond feel about Mary? Okay, I get the sense about nurturing ideas or plans. And here we get the cycles, a phase. Okay, so I'm sort of getting a bit of a sort of a short cycle going on here, just something sort of quick phase, something that's in the moment sort of energy. So I really get a sense about you having to really look at the truth of the situation. It's about looking at the facts of it. I do feel it could be a bit of a short phase type of energy. So don't let yourself get too wound up about it. So it's really how can you choose to live your life? But you know, I do feel like it could be a bit of a short phase. It should be a phase of a situation. It's a cycle. Right. So next we have Shila. Okay. So you just need Shila's question. Okay, just need a question, please. Shila and Aldona. So working continually. So what lies ahead? So what lies ahead in regards to nursing? What lies ahead in regards to nursing? Hi, Areeg. I'll let you know when to add a question. Don't add the question yet. I'll let you know. Okay. Oh. Wow, it really, okay, so what lies ahead for you in regards to your nursing? Ukraine. Okay, it's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength if you're going to go to the Ukraine. It's going to take something that's going to take endurance and stamina. Okay. So it's something that's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength, a lot of endurance, a lot of stamina. So it's something that's going to maybe take a little bit of a toll on you, maybe something that you need to really think about and reflect on. So if you go back to your staff nursing job, it is going to be a sense of happiness and joy. in the situation. I do feel like there will be a contentment in some way. So you've got to decide for yourself whether you want to go through that courage or that, having to deal with things with some strength and endurance and courage, whether you have that within you, or do you just want to be satisfied and be happy in your nursing job? So that's something you have to decide for yourself, really. It is really about making that choice. You do have a choice either to use the strength or the courage, the endurance. It is something that's going to take it could be a bit of a heavy toll, but that's something that you have to decide for yourself. If you just want to go back to staff nursing job, yes, you'll find happiness and contentment, but that's totally up to you what you do with it there. Okay, you do have choice in yourself. So you've got to decide for yourself whether you can handle that. Okay, next one we have is Aldona. Aldona. Next. Then Ruby. Do not worry, you will be added to the free list. I'm just doing what's now at the moment. Just give me one step at a time. Got to see about timing. I'm only on for a short time. Hi, Alan. Let me just do what's on the list at the moment. I'm only on here for a short time. I'm just doing what's here first. Aldona and Ruby. Yep, it is cold. It definitely is colder today. The wind's blowing like crazy here. So I'm just waiting for Aldona. I know things can be a bit slow. Yeah. Everyone will be on the free. Don't worry, everyone will get a turn. If it's not today, it'll be another day. There's plenty of days ahead that lie ahead. Don't forget, donations take priority. Whether it's $1 or whatever. So Aldona, Ruby, and Moon. And don't forget, if you donate through Ko-Fi, you get exclusive content. Oops, how did I miss that card? Oh, man. Oh, Ruby. Posted. Where? Didn't show up. Let me have a look. Ruby posted. Not showing up. Okay, Aldona. Ruby, it's not showing up. You'll have to type it up. How can you remove her anxiety? Ruby, you'll have to repost your question. It's not showing up. Okay, there are some things that you need to do first. Okay, there's some choices that you need to do. You need to look ahead. You need to look at what your possibilities are. Okay, and I do feel like you need to sort of take a breath, find a sense of balance in your energy. Okay, that's the only way that you're going to remove your anxiety. It's not about when will it leave you. It's about what you need to do to remove the anxiety that you have in your life. I do feel like you need to sort of take a breath for a moment and be very kind to yourself. I think you need to give to yourself unconditionally. I think it's very important for you to be able to remove the anxiety that you're actually feeling. There's some things that you actually physically need to do. You need to breathe. Okay, and you need to be really kind to yourself. Be very generous. I think you need to look ahead at what's possible. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve? I do think it's very important for you to sort of be able to acknowledge your anxiety and be able to sort of give to yourself quite a lot, so that you're able, or unconditionally, so you're able to, you know, be very kind to yourself, be very generous to yourself, allowing yourself to move through this process with a sense of harmony, physical harmony. Okay, it's about finding balance, finding harmony in your life. Okay, so you've got to start with taking a breath. It's not will your anxiety leave you. It's how can you remove the anxiety from your life. And these are the things that you've got to do. It's not something that's just going to leave. There's some things that you've got to do to allow it to happen. And that's all about taking that breath, looking at the choices that you're making, being able to give to yourself, be very kind to yourself, be very gentle with yourself, and allowing yourself the possibility to sort of move ahead without the anxiety. It's something that you've got to do it. It's not just something that's just going to leave like that. It's going to take some work. It's something that's going to take some work to do. It's a commitment to yourself on how you can do that. Right, Ruby, I just need your question. It's not coming through. And Moon, can I have your question as well, please? Okay, so I'm waiting for Ruby. And we're looking at questions that I haven't answered before. Things that we haven't focused on, things that we can improve on our life, how we can move forward, how we can achieve our goals. All about how we can improve our own life. I sound so Kiwi. Yeah, I'm definitely a Kiwi girl. Right, so oops. Areeg. Ruby, it's not coming up. You need to, your question is not coming up. Retype it. Don't just say post it, just retype your question, because it's not showing up. You might need to change your wording. I don't know what you've used, but it's not showing up. Ruby, no question is showing up. Right, how we got it. Cool. Virgo current or link towards me. Okay. Use the Moon Baby Tarot. Oops. How does Virgo feel about Ruby? Like he wants to be in control. It's the first words I got. It's all about wanting to be in control of the situation. He wants to be the provider. He wants to, I just get the feeling of being in control of the situation. Feels like there's going to be a lot of feelings. I keep getting the words of life's ups and downs, but also feeling stuck, going around and around in a circle. So I do feel like he'd be in control, and I do feel like there's a sense of youth, of feeling stuck, stagnant, and like a repeated pattern type of situation is what I'm getting here. So yeah, I do feel like he wants to be in control of the situation. And I do feel like it's going to be a lot of ups and downs, but also a feeling of being stuck, going around and around in a circle. So yeah. Right. Moon. You're welcome, Ruby. Scorpio's feeling towards you. Okay, what Scorpio's feeling towards Moon? You know, you're separated. So what's his feelings? I feel like he's got established his it's like he's established himself in your mind is what I'm getting here. It's like he's established himself. I just keep getting the sense of his, like he's renting space in your head. He's renting space in your head. So he's like got you, I want to say that he's well, I just keep getting the sense like he's rented space in your head. Okay, so Moon, I do feel like he's got you, I want to say got you hooked in a way. And that you're thinking of him, it's unconditional. I think you got to be kind to yourself. You know, I don't know what it serves you to be to focus on this, because I do feel like I get a sense that you're not being very kind to yourself. So he's like he's got you hooked. He's got you like a sense of giving of yourself unconditional, giving yourself to him fully. That's what he wants. So you've got to make a choice of whether this is really good for you or not. I just want to say a little something here. I think it's really important that you guys really think about your own journey. What's going to empower you to move ahead on your own journey? What's going to bring you questions are so much better, but when you're looking at I just want to take a minute, just take a breath. Does your question empower you to really move forward? It's how can you, Sunny Girl, your question could be something like, how can I remove, how can I deal with Monique's drama? What empowers you on your journey? Think about your question and does it empower you? Okay, so right, so I've done everyone's question there, so I'm up to Areeg. Right, okay, so Areeg, right. So you're thinking about how someone is feeling on you. Now, is this really you? I want to know, is this, okay, Areeg, who's Bushra? Who's Bushra? Are you doing a reading on someone else? Yeah. So I want to know, it's you. Okay, thank you. So you want to know how it's to you. You confused me. When you're saying somebody else's, when you're doing yourself in a third party, it confused me. Okay, so what is Ahmed hiding from you? Okay, I'm going to be closing up shortly. Yeah, right. Sorry, you confused me a little bit, so I didn't know who Bushra was. Okay, so what's Ahmed hiding from you? So there's definitely a message there that he's not willing to speak. There's a message there not willing to be spoken. And a betrayal. So there's something he's not willing to speak, and it does feel like there is a heartbreak here. I think it's about trusting your own intuition. If you're pushing in this energy that you believe he's cheating, I think you need to communicate. There's a lack of communication here. There's definitely a lack of communication. Oh, Nunit. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. So, oops. So it really is about, there's a lack of communication here. So there's a real need to communicate because you're feeling betrayed. There is that betrayal going on. There is that sense of, thanks, Nunit. Yep. So I think you need to communicate. You need to make sure you're on the same page. You need to decide how you can turn this heartbreak around, what you need to do for yourself. Okay. Okay, so we've got donations coming in now. So I just need I just need your question, Nunit Neferu. Well, then you've got to decide what you want to do. You can either walk out. You've got to decide what you've got to do. If he's not communicating, then up to you to decide what you need to do for you. Okay, now I just need your question. Okay, don't post your questions, please, because I'm not answering anymore at the moment. I'm doing the donations. So I'm doing the donations at the moment. So let's just focus on that. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah. So let's do this. Let's use, actually, I will use, where are you? Pills of Wisdom. So you're talking about your relationship with Bernard. So let's have a look. So first thing that comes up is all about, I feel like he's taking something from you in a way. I feel like there's something, he's taking something from you. Seems to be you're quite concerned about what's going on. So I do feel like he's taking something from you. And he's got the sense of, doesn't really show his emotions. Maybe he could be kind and caring, but he doesn't really show his emotions. I do feel like he's sort of taking something from you. It's like he's constant, you know, just to get the sense like he's taking something from you. Now is the time to sort of look at what he's taking from you. He doesn't really show his emotions. I feel like just sort of put his emotions to one side. So I do feel like there's a bit of a loss. Might be dealing with a loss of some sort. And a need for transformation and changes going on. Okay, so we've got the sense of, you know, how does Bernard feel about you? I do feel like he's taking something from you. He is taking something from you. And it's because he's not really showing his emotions completely. He's not sort of diving deep in, not really sort of showing you how he feels. So it's giving you a bit of a loss. I think there is a bit of a loss, or maybe he's dealing with a loss at the moment. He's dealing with a loss and he's needing to go through some changes and stuff going on. So I do feel like he's going through some stuff. I'm just going to go through. So how does Bernard feel about you? There is a passion going on. There's definitely a yearning, a passion about you in some way. There is that sort of feeling as though there is that connection in some way. But I do feel like he's taking something from you. Okay, and question number 2. What does Bernard want to say? Okay, what is that? Oh, it's like he wants to look at the potential. You're pulling back. Okay. So maybe it's about what do you need to, it's more about what do you need to do? I do feel like he's looking at the potential. He wants to see what potential there is, what light there is to shine. But I think you need to think about what do you want? What do you want in your relationship? No. I think it's really looking about, it's more about what you want out of it. What do you want to achieve? What are your goals? Hi, Isabel. Hi, Christian. Okay, don't pull your questions in. I'm doing donations at the moment. And then I'll go back to the free list. It's quite a long list. I was going to sort of quit, but I've sort of kept going a bit longer than I thought. Okay, so I do feel it's more about his potential. He sees there's a potential there. But it's all about finding balance. I think it's important that you find the equilibrium. I want to sort of say, no, that it's all about, I get a feeling about you like needing to sort of, I want to say, I think there's a need for you to take care of yourself. Okay, so it's all about finding equilibrium. And so he wants to talk about your potential, maybe finding a sense of truth or facts about the situation. Maybe you need to look at what balances you in some way. It's time for some clarity in the situation. Okay, so it's about finding your light. Now, I think if you're pulling back, you need to sort of think about your own inner light and what you need to do for you. See the pinned list, see the pinned link, Kristen? It's all about dealing with your own emotions. No. I do feel like it's all about your own emotions. I think there's a thing about looking at your own emotions. So take a deep breath and have emotions. Okay, and then I hope that sort of helps, gives you a little bit of a clue to what you need to do for you. Okay, so let me go back to the list. So I had Areeg. Alan, turn your question. Yeah. Yep. Alan, yeah, type in your question. Oh, didn't see Christian there. So just need Christian's question. So I'm just waiting for Kristen's question. Oh, I've got it here. Current over the next. Wow. Thank you very much. Yep. Current relationship over the next year. Right, let's do. There it is. And healers of the earth. Right. If I don't get your reading done today, please make sure you leave a comment down below, and I'll do a separate video when I get a chance to with all your questions. So if I don't do your reading today, make sure you leave a comment down below after the live, and I'll do a separate video with all your questions and answered. Looking for advice on your current relationship. So let's have a look at your current relationship. So let me do this. Let's see if I can. Okay, so let's begin. I'm using the 4 Huxa Tarot by those that don't know. Right, so let's look at the heart of the relationship. Okay, so we've got 6 of Fire. So it talks about victory and success. It's all about nurturing the passions with the Queen of Fire. So for me, it's all for you, sorry, not for me, for you, it's all about that sense of victory and success. Even though there might be some battles, there might be some challenges in regards to the relationship, it's all about nurturing the passion. It's all about nurturing the creative energy within the relationship, the sexuality, the which is very, very important. The dynamic energy is really important there. So being able to nurture that through the relationship. Okay, So that's very important for you. Know that there's going to be victory and success, even though there might be some battles, as long as you can nurture the energy and the vibration within the relationship. Okay, so we've got Four of Air. Four of Air could be about maybe taking a vacation or a holiday, maybe taking a little bit of time out as well, being able to sort of look, seek the truth of the relationship, always looking at the facts. Don't let your emotions sort of maybe overwhelm yourself with the relationship. Very important maybe to take some time out for yourself as well within the relationship. Be able to take a moment to just on what's been happening in the relationship, and contemplate the possibilities of what lies ahead is super important as well. It's all about the truth, being able to look at truth, the facts of the situation, being able to face those truths and the facts, and being able to review what's going on for you right now through the relationship. That's really important for you. Okay, so let's look at energies as well. So we're looking at how do you manifest what you truly want. It's about looking beyond the surface, maybe about diving really deep within the relationship is really good as well. Being able to sort of look beyond what's actually at the surface, but really start to really dive deep in the relationship. Being able to look at your goals and your dreams of the relationship, being able to sort of look ahead at what you actually want to achieve in the relationship, taking a moment to pause and reflect. Keeps coming up, reflecting, looking, contemplating. It's so important to keep reviewing what lies ahead for you. After the chat, comment down below in the description box, in the comments. Not in chat. Okay. It's all about wishes being fulfilled. It's all about fulfilling your own wishes, being able to know that there's an emotional gain to the relationship. There's always going to be a gain, and it's by making sure your emotions are in check. I want to say in moderation. Don't let yourself get excessive in the way that you react to situations. It's going to be a really good relationship. The work that you choose to do. Okay, it's all about the work that you choose to do in the relationship. Okay, we've got to look at your priorities. Okay, there are some things that you might need to walk away from, some things that you might need to leave behind as you move through this relationship. Okay, there might be some things that you need to leave behind as you move into new things. Look at what you're juggling. What are you sacrificing? I think there's a lot of deep work going on here for you in regards to your relationship here. Okay, so I think that's really important, Kristen, to look at what are you sacrificing, what's your priorities in the relationship, and what do you actually need to leave behind to move into a positive relationship. It's so important there. So these are things that you can do to improve your relationship, to make sure that it stays on track, that you're doing all the right, you know, you're doing the best that you can possibly do to work on the relationship. So let's have a look. What else does Kristen need to know? Okay. It's all about making sure you're in alignment with your own spirituality. You're in alignment with your own faith, with what you believe. Making sure that your meditation, it's all about maybe connecting with your guides or your angels, connecting with some sort of spiritual being that's going to allow you to have that guidance. Okay, maybe yeah, I think they're guiding you through spiritually. Maybe spend some time outside when you can is going to be really good for you together in the relationship. Maybe spending some time together is going to be really important. In your relationship. So yeah, I hope that sort of gives you some guidance, gives you something to sort of work on, develop. I do feel like the relationship's a real positive relationship, but it is going to take some work. There is going to be some life's ups and downs. There are going to be some challenges, but it's all about what you choose to sort of leave behind and what you choose to walk into is really important. It's all about how you choose to react to situations. That's going to make a big difference in this relationship. So there will be some challenges, but I do believe that you can overcome them by how you choose to react to the situation. So hopefully that helps. Oh, connection's good this end. Okay, so what I'm doing here is leave comments below after the stream for these people here. Okay, the list that I'm doing at the moment is, whoops, where are we? Starting from Alan. So let me just find. So Alan, your question. It's your turn, Helen. Oh, what should you do for your birthday coming up? Oh. Well, I can give you some ideas. So you want to know whether you want to celebrate with friends or... Let's have a look. I'm just putting these cards away. It's all right. What should you do for your birthday? Let's have a look. See what comes up. What should I do for a birthday? Okay, by the way, I'm using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. You're struggling to decide what to do. Right. Okay. So what's some suggestions? Yes, Hope. Whew, what should you do for your birthday, Alan? Let's have a look. Talking about games. First word I got was some games. Doing something that's fun. Maybe something that plays some games. Something that sort of that's allows you to sort of be, I want to say, stand in your power. Feels like something to do with games. something that takes back your power, something that's that you can take back for yourself, something that sort of allows you to sort of be in control, I want to sort of say. But definitely games. I'm sort of getting some sort of games or some sort of, you know, some sort of fun. Even though I know Five of Wands can be about conflicts and struggles and things like that, I'm getting the word games quite strongly here. So something to do with games. So I don't know if there's some sort of games that you can sort of take. Maybe you take something from somebody, but not in a mean way. I don't get it as a mean way. I'm getting it sort of being a bit of a fun game when you're taking something from somebody. So whether it's team, maybe it's a team game where you're sort of taking something from the other team. Okay, so yeah, Alan, I do feel like it's a sense of games going on where you sort of take something from another team, a team. So I don't know what sort of games that you could play, you know, like something like laser tag type thing, or paintball, or games. GAMES. But yes, like you gain games where you gain something from somebody else. I don't know. It's like a team, another team, Helen. So I don't know if it's like paintball or I keep laser tag, a paintball, something like that, where you're taking something. So maybe you have something in your area that you could do something like that. Okay, so okay. Let's have a look. Nanda and Taylor, sorry, Nanda and Taylor. So this is it. I've got Nanda and Taylor. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm not speaking very clearly. Okay. That's the last two. So, yep. So I'm really just closing up, really. I'm just finishing up because I've been on for over an hour, a lot longer than I wanted to be on. So if I haven't done your reading today, just post the question down below. After the stream. post it in the comment box down below after the stream, and I'll do a separate video after I've had some lunch and got myself sorted, because it's now 11:37 and I've been on for over an hour. So yeah, so Nanda and Taylor, I don't know if they're putting in their message, but I've really got to get going. So make sure you leave your comments in the description box below, in the comments down below. Don't leave it in chat because I won't see it. Make sure you put it in the comments down below. Okay, so please leave your comments. Please leave your comments below after the stream, in the comments. Okay, comments down below after the thing.